Video number 3 is out in my 3-part series on how to harvest and prepare your pigs for butchering. This video is on the evisceration. So you've quickly and humanely killed, you've bled them out, you've that's that's chickens. You've scalded and scraped, and now you need to eviscerate, disembowel, get their guts out. I'm going to show you that whole process right now.
We're looking, this is a female. So to open it up, we've got the skin layer that we're going to go through, and we've got a few layers that you're gonna look at, and we don't want to pierce all the way through into the body cavity, which really is quite down here, because if we pierce into some of the organs, we have a possibility of opening them up and having contamination. So how many of you skin deer and do deer processing and stuff? Probably a lot of you guys. So I don't do a lot of that, but I love working with the venison. So it's the same process. If you can do deer,
you want a gut hook?
We'll see when they get out of here. We can hook them. So you can draw down, if you've got gonads, you can draw down on either side, and you're going to come around the gonads. I guess we're going to probably end up with some males. So the skin will peel off easily, and then you're going to come, again, I'm pretending if we got some more gonad activity, you could do a straight line. You're going to come up, and we're going to come around, and we're going to end up getting around the anal cavity, the anal area, because we want to isolate dirty ends. And a protective way to do a lot of this is if you work with your knife blade away. If you're concerned about penetrating organs, you have a lot of ability to do that. You don't need to make too much of a perimeter, but it doesn't hurt to. It doesn't hurt. Tail holding the tail on isn't a bad deal because it gives you a handle, but the tail can come off at your convenience. And we're just going to leave this.
You want something tied off with?
We will later, before we drop everything out. We're going to tie. We got some zip ties. Oh, nice. Then you're going to end up coming down straight line. You're going to end up in the rib cage at some point. Sharp blade. And then when you get in here, again, if you're concerned about how fast you're going through stuff, you can take a backwards knife and you can start zipping down. We don't have to go all the way down yet. So you're going to have some layers of fat, and we're eventually going to get to that stomach lining that holds, it's not the stomach actually, but it holds all the guts, and that's called the pleural cavity, the pleura. And that's a little more fibrous. And when we get to that, it's a little firmer, so we'll see it. And we're just making it, we're going to be fairly open before we pierce that, because there's that large bowl floating around.
I think it's outside.
It was outside.
Or we can grab one of these blue tubs, any one of those blue tubs. All right. So this is just going to protect organs for usability. If we're not going to use any of them, you drop them out, it's no big deal. All right, so we're in. We've got intestines. There's small intestines in there, and that's where intestine and stomach are some of the messiness. Yep, there we go. So this is going to start now. We're still attached at the top, right? So and that's going to give us some control, so we don't have a total flop out. Okay, there are some zip ties. It's not a requirement, but it's can be nice. Some people like to zip tie the end, so you don't have any spillage before it. We'll get that after we kind of release this, so we're gonna, we're close. I got my hand behind the back of it. All right. Got it. So the advantage of hanging and gutting this way is you can field dress on its side, aside from the dirt, but gravity is going to help you pull it down, and so you've got some light connections, you know, back towards the spine, and then you got to come down into the heart, and you got to get that out. So this gives you more control, releasing it and getting in there. It's going to help you, help you just make it a little easier. So this one, got a little, got a leaker. So we're going to rinse that down. In fact, you want to spray that down. I'll get it out first. So, and I got sanitizer for hands.
Here we go.
Hoses behind you.
Okay. Pig's great. We just got a little intestinal. We're going to keep it towards the skin side.
Oh yeah, he's good.
We got a little gunk, but we'll clear the area. So it's just a little attachment. So you've got the wall, and then you up along the spine. It's holding it all in there, and so we're just letting it come forward. That stomach, and we're gonna get all the way down towards the throat. You got the heart and throat. You can cut between the sternum if you want and saw it out, or you can also kind of reach and get in there. And then you're gonna almost get your hand around, grasp around the throat. You'll find it in there. And then you can't see it, but you get your hand. Knowing where your hand and your knife is not that hard, actually. We're gonna get into those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
So that's an actual clip from the third video in our series. If you want to see the rest of that video and figure out how and what organs we got, sign up. It's free. Link is down in the description. You'll get all 3 of those videos in this series, plus, guys, our entire Art of Pig Butchery class is out now. There are actually 7 classes. You just got to see the first 3 for free. If you want the 4 others, say you want to actually butcher at home, say you actually want to break down the pig at home, this is by invitation only. So to get invited, you got to get in on this free 3-part video series. So whether you want that or not, it doesn't matter. You can sign up for the free videos. There's absolutely no obligation, but that is the only way right now that you can even get the Art of Pig Butchery Masterclass. So guys, just get in there, enjoy the free video. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully it helps you get some more of your homegrown food in your belly.